They want him to be happy, and I do think it is this very unusual family that has been living together, and it's been going okay, but I think they all know that there's room for sort of improvement, and they're quite happy to get outside the walls of the manor as well. The great thing with Doolittle is that he is very eccentric, but, so is Sherlock and Tony and all that. But there is a part of him that is incredibly compassionate as well, because he does have these animals that he cares a lot about, and he does have a very scarring loss that he is carrying with him through this whole movie that he's trying to find a way to reconcile. It was a blast working with Antonio. I mean, he was so committed to bringing this crazy king to the screen. We gave him a look where it's really kind of fun. I mean, it's written as a pirate king, but we wanted to do it in a way that felt fresh. Not, obviously pirates have been done very well on screen in these type of movies, and so he just brought sort of a whole other level of fun to it, and really went for it. But one of the other great things with Rasuli is, other than having a real beef against Doolittle, there's a lot of emotion behind what his issues are. And so you needed an actor who could give you both, who could play up the fun of this role and really enjoy it, who could bring some menace, because he is dangerous to Doolittle, who you believed would rule an entire like pirate island where animals and people live amongst each other equally. And then at the end of the day, had an emotional side to him that you would also understand why he is the way he is. And he was incredible. He was super committed and just a lot of fun to play with. It was also very important to us that each of the animals had distinguishing characteristics. So if we have our parrot, or we have our dog, or we have our polar bear, it doesn't look like every other animal that would be, in a zoo or on a shelf as a stuffy, like in the store or something. We wanted them to have their own personality, but we also wanted to understand, why were they with Doolittle? That was equally as important. They were all there for some reason. And a lot of it was physical, but some of it was he was helping them, more emotionally or mentally. His doctoring is not just, making sure that, again, the dog has glasses or the polar bear has the right hat to keep him warm, but it's also helping them, emotionally, whether it is Chi-Chi finding a way to be brave, or Plimpton getting out of his own neurotic head and not being so negative about everything.